Hey, what's up YouTube? Matt from the Glove Bros coming to you guys another video today. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a couple strategies or a couple ways that you can go about breaking in a new glove that you got. So, just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to be showing you guys my custom Heart of Hide DCT. And this is game ready now, so this has come a long way from the first video, if you guys remember that. I was like here with it when I first got it, like max. Now you can obviously like clap it. So, a couple things that you're going to need for the break-in process, at least in my opinion. You're going to need, first I'll go with a baseball, softball, and a field hockey ball. Also a mallet. I had like a real mallet. I paid like 15 bucks for it at Dick's, ended up breaking. So I got to the point where I was like, I'm not buying another one, I'm just going to make one. So I have a bunch of these little souvenir bats when I was a little kid. There's an independent league team not too far away from my house, and they don't exist anymore. So I use like this little commemorative bat, not something I actually care about. So I just got an old softball, bunch of electric tape, coated it all up, and now it's ready to be used as a mallet. I'm like gonna try to make my own mallet. Some of you guys know I do construction. That's like my job. So I need to get the materials and everything I'm gonna need, and maybe I'll try to make one myself just for funsies. But so when you guys get a new glove, obviously it's gonna be pretty stiff. So sometimes it's actually too stiff to even play catch. So when that happens, you're gonna want to instantly hit it with a mallet. That's something I'm a big fan of. I'm a big mallet guy. Especially when you can't play catch. So what you're going to do with the mallet is you're just going to hit the glove all over. Basically what you're doing is when you're hitting the glove with a mallet is you're imitating a catch. So now the ball is hitting the pocket and it's loosening up the leather. So what I do is I hit the glove all on the inside, especially at the beginning, really come with the pocket. I pound the pocket. I really wail on it. I obviously can't hit it very hard. I only have one hand. So I'm really going to hit it in here, loosen up the leather. I'm not a big fan of hitting the backside leather. I actually like the backside of the glove to be pretty stiff. That to me is the structure of the glove. That's what really holds everything nice and tight. On a fielder's glove, you can go ahead and loosen up the laces if you want. I'm not a big fan of doing that on my first basements. I just stretch them. If you want to loosen up the fingers on a fielder's glove, that's a great idea. I have a tutorial on that. Just go look back at my videos. So after that, when you really mallet it, you're just going to really get it loose enough to the part where you could start to play catch. Then when you start to play catch, big thing you want to focus on is catching the ball in the same spot. Really pocket throw, just when you're playing catch with somebody. Sorry, excuse me. You don't throw like 95, you just want to really focus on catching the ball in that perfect spot. I really will just be sitting there watching TV and I'll throw a ball in my pocket. I throw the ball in the pocket just while I'm watching TV, just replicate throw after throw after throw. It's basically the same thing as playing catch without, actually going out there and throwing. A new tool that I found out about is this field hockey ball. Field hockey balls are really nice. You can probably find some at your school. That's how I found this one. Where we hit BP, the outfield is also a softball field. I mean, not a softball field, it's a field hockey field. So I hit a couple balls that went underneath the bleachers in right center, like homer shots, obviously. And I reached under to go get the balls, and this happened to be under there. So I said, I'm just going to take it. Maybe my dogs will want to play with it. Then I felt it. It's got a little bit of weight to it. Grabbed a baseball, compared it. It's just about the same size as a baseball. So I said, you know what? Let me start throwing this in the pocket. So I started using that, and it really helped. This thing was really taking a long time to develop a pocket, but now with this, it's really come a long way. This is great because it's a little heavier, so it's a baseball size, and it has more mass. So it's very similar to hitting it with a mallet, but at the same time, you don't really have to do it as hard with a mallet because it has a little bit more weight to it. So to me, this is a really nice little tool that I just dropped. And it rolled into my bed, so I'm not getting that shit back. But it's really good. And then another thing, guys, just play catch. Play a lot of catch. It's really the best way, in my opinion, to break in a glove is to just play a shit ton of catch, because it's just about as real as it gets. The mallet is great. It's very helpful. but to me it's more like a beginning process and developing a pocket. You know, overall the leather should break in pretty quickly. The problem with the gloves is the pocket. So you really just get in here, really mallet the shit out of it, come up. What I'll do is I'll flip it over and I will pull the glove down and really stretch the laces in the web and really, really force that pocket in there. So that'll help. I always use a softball to break in my gloves. I prefer a pretty big pocket on my glove, so every one of my gloves besides catcher's mitts gets broken in with a softball. I'm not really worried about like pocket rattle or anything like that. To me, it still breaks in perfect. I mean, on a first base mitt, it's really not that big of a deal, but there's not really pocket wobble. Once it really goes in there, it's there to stay. This glove is so big, it has a massive pocket, but this was definitely broken in for softball. A nice big massive pocket. So a couple things I would not say to do. Not a huge fan of steaming gloves. You know, Dick's Sporting Goods, a couple other retailers like that, they offer it. Don't ever put your glove in the oven. Like Wilson has on their tags. If you read the Wilson tags, it says this glove isn't a burrito, don't put it in the oven. It's really stupid. I'm not a huge fan of wrapping a glove up with like rubber bands. If you're gonna wrap a glove up, let's see if I have one behind me. I might. Yeah, I do. Get like a Rawlings wrap or like an Ace bandage and wrap it up. Don't use a like string, or don't use like cord or something like that. What that does is it causes pressure points. So like when you wrap it like really tight, it's gonna actually push down like this part of the grain of the leather, and you're gonna indent it. So you're gonna get an awkward break point like that. If you want to do the hot water treatment, I do recommend the hot water treatment. That is very helpful. But you can't just expect to just hot water the glove and just let it sit there and it be 100% broken in. That's not how the hot water treatment works. Basically what the hot water treatment does is it's like it loosens up the leather, and then when you mallet it, it's already softer. So when you really mallet it, it gets much softer, which is a really good thing to me. I've done it on gloves in the past. Never had a problem with it. I just really prefer to do a straight, dry, traditional break-in. To me, it's what makes the gloves last. It gives them a perfect pocket and a great feel. So those are just a couple tips, guys. If you have any other tutorial videos you guys are looking to get done, or something more in depth, I could do that. Oh, another thing just before I leave, don't use any break-in oils. Those don't work. All you're going to do is make your gloves super heavy. What the oils do is they go into the leather, and then it's going to clog up all the pores in the glove, and it's going to make it really heavy. So I would not suggest that. But like I said, if you guys have any other tutorials you're looking to get done or anything like that, anything you guys want us to make, please just let us know. We're just very busy. My season's winding down. We have regionals supposed to be this weekend. Not looking good for this weekend, though. Probably going to get back to next week. And then Marco will be starting the state tournament before you know it. So once we're done with that, we'll be getting more videos on the reg. We both do work a lot, so we're still going to be able to pump them out, though. And then summer ball is much more relaxed than school ball is, so we should have some more time for some videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, and until next time, have a good day.